Number 10 is A-line dresses. You will get over $15 profit for one sale. To give you some perspective, you would have to sell over 3 t-shirts to make the same amount of profit. You'll find that with many products on Redbubble, the size influences the profit that you receive, but with A-line dresses, it's always the same. So no matter what size the customer is, Redbubble sells it to them for the same price, despite the extra material that must be involved. So it's good for us, we always get the same profit no matter what size the customer chooses, and it's a nice amount of profit. Number 9, backpacks, at $15.63 profit per sale. I did cover this, backpacks and duffel bags, in depth in another video that will be now popping up on your screen, or you can get it in the description. It's a very new product with high profit margins and very low competition, which is exactly what we want. Number 8, we've got shower curtains, $15.96 profit per sale. It's definitely a category worth considering. And despite the fact that they've been around quite a while now, they've been approved on Redbubble for over a year at this point, there's not much competition. Just bear in mind when you're designing for these shower curtains, it's a full colour print on the front and it's just completely white on the back, so it's pointless planning an all-over design that's not going to work. Number 7 is duffel bags, and there you'll see that video popping up again if you want to check it out. $17.20 per sale if you get the large version. I covered this in my other video in depth, so I'm not going to talk too much about duffel bags, only to say that there's even less competition than there are with backpacks. So despite the very, very, very high profit margin, there's very little competition. You can get these in small and large, and it does affect the price. Number 6 is tapestries with $18.50 per sale for the large version. It's available in small, medium and large, and these sizes do affect the profit margin. Number 5, canvas prints. Now we're getting somewhere. $31.22 per sale. To put that into perspective, it's over 6 t-shirts that you would have to sell to get the same amount of profit. These are available in small, medium, large and extra large. However, when you look at the small version, you can see that it is very small. I think most customers would be pushed towards ordering a larger size. Even if the customer does opt for the very small size, it's still $13.88 profit. If you can encourage them to buy the extra large, you will get your $31 in profit. Number 4 is another print, this time the framed print, $31.25 profit per sale. There's loads of different variables. The customers can change the frame style, the frame colour, the matte colour, but the only thing that affects the profit that you get is the size. So this is the large size that you will get $31 for. If they get the smallest size, it's still $18.52 profit, which is very high. Number 3 is duvet covers with $32.76 profit per sale. There are different sizes available, so the price does fluctuate based on the size. If they get the smallest one, which is a twin size, it's still $23 profit, but really you want your customers to get a king size. You can just have a click through and look at the different duvet covers, but I can't tell you the amount of time I see someone who is designed for a king but has cut it off. You need to consider what these are going to look like on all products, because if you're only designing for a king, then you're going to miss out on people are wanting to buy a twin. And that's still $23 profit, not to be ignored. Don't leave it to be something that you only look at the last minute and you're just scrolling through wanting to get your design up and clicking enable on everything. Actually consider this, because it is the 3rd most profitable item on Redbubble, so take some time to consider this as you're uploading. Number 2, we have comforters with over $40 profit per sale. Again, this comes in various sizes. We've got twin, twin XL, full, queen and king. In perspective, you would have to sell over 8 t-shirts to make the same amount of profit. Number 1 is metal prints with over $65 profit per sale. In perspective, you would have to sell over 13 t-shirts to get the same amount of profit. Now, the thing about metal prints is the very small size only gets you $10.91 in profit. That's extra small, but it goes all the way up to extra large. The finish makes no difference, the customers can choose whatever they want, but ideally you want someone to be buying an extra large print, because that's where you'll get the $65 profit from. I do have a video about taking pictures and using photography as a way to make passive income by uploading them on Redbubble. And also you need to consider the sizes, because you need to make sure that you meet the pixel requirement, otherwise your design will be pixelated when the customer receives it, which is what you don't want because they'll end up with refunds. There is another video I made called Does Size Matter on Redbubble? I will link that in the description too, so you're able to check that out. But those are the 10 most profitable items on Redbubble, and a lot of these are ignored. Most people think t-shirts, hoodies and similar items when it comes to print on demand, but actually by targeting some of the lesser known products, it's likely that you'll be able to make much more profit per sale. Where one sale of an extra large metal print gives you the same profit as selling 13 t-shirts, it's surely worth your consideration. Have a look down the list. I will put all 10 in the description so you can easily compare them, as well as links to the pages on Redbubble so you can compare, see what competition there is for your particular niches. Just for your information, to compile this video, I used a profit margin of 35%, which is very reasonable. And the t-shirt that I compared it to was the classic t-shirt with a margin of $4.88.